Hi everyone, welcome back to the front room. I'm Kai and I'm here with my dad today.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Lana Del Rey.
Oh, Lana Del Rey. Oh, out of left field.
Yeah. He mentioned to me that he wanted to hear some.
Yes.
Because he knew that I was a fan, especially when I was younger, right? Grade 7.
That's right.
I was a big fan.
When you were listening to Bjork? No, not Bjork. Lord.
Lord
days,
era,
right?
yeah. A little bit before the Lord, actually.
Oh, okay.
Tiny bit before.
Yeah.
The song that we're covering today is from 2011. So I still would have been in elementary school, right? And I was listening to the song and I really did not understand the significance of it at that age, right? But hearing it back now, it's a extremely well-crafted song.
Well, let's hope I get the significance because I'm at the other end of the spectrum.
Yeah. I think you will. I think you'll like it. That's why I chose this one. But
Yeah.
there are a bunch of Lana tracks that I'm sure that you would enjoy as well. But the reason why I'm choosing this one is because it was her breakout song that made her really big.
Yeah, I think I might recognize her voice if you were to play it.
Yeah.
Perhaps, but I don't know any of her music. Fantastic.
She's from New York, and not from New York City, but she went there to basically make a career for herself.
Yeah.
And was successful because now or the past decade, she's been one of the most popular sort of alternative artists as just a general bracket term, I guess.
She's considered alternative.
Yeah, alternative. She's touched on a bunch of different genres. Like she's a singer-songwriter, but also more recently has sort of done a soft rock type of thing. But early on, I don't even know what to categorize her music as because it's a really gentle pop style.
Okay. Has it changed over there? She it sounds like she may not have stagnated.
No, she's progressed her sound, but still has stayed true to herself, I would say. Yeah, and Lana also is definitely, at least in my opinion, one of the most influential songwriters of the past 10 years. Her mark has definitely been left on so many, mostly like girls when I was growing up, but I was really into her too, especially in the early 2010s. There was this one app, at least this is my experience, but Tumblr was this app where you could repost photos and post photos yourself, sort of like Pinterest in a way, except only younger people used it, and you would sort of create what your taste was with music or cultural things. And that's where Lana Del Rey was able to shine because her aesthetic, not just musical aesthetic, but also her visual aesthetic and what she touched on in her music, was so different from a lot of stuff on the radio at the time. So it was a real alternative thing. At that time, you probably remember on the radio there being a lot of like electric dance music with these drops going like and then dropping.
That stuff, it would go.
Yeah.
It used to drive me crazy.
So like 2011, that's when it was almost at its peak, and that was when Skrillex was out. So just think of stuff like that.
Lana Del Rey's not like that, right?
No. But she's the complete opposite.
Oh, good.
And she did not sacrifice her artistry as a pop artist to move in any of that direction.
Right.
With the exception of one remix of one of her songs that got really popular, but that's besides the fact. So she this is the end of my spiel, but she is really into nostalgia from the past and American culture, and she references things like Americana
Sounds
stuff,
up my alley.
and and touches on romance. So
when I heard her name at first, I thought that's kind of an unusual name. I thought it might be a stage name, and I've always thought she must be perhaps from California because of all the places in California that start with Del something, I think.
Del Rey,
Del Rey.
Yeah.
Is that a place?
Probably, yeah.
Anyway, Del something. I thought, Del Rey and Sunshine.
Right.
I thought she must be from California.
Yeah, I didn't know she was from New York until later.
Okay.
Yeah, so Video Games is the title of the track. Her breakout song.
I am perhaps not showing how excited I am to hear this.
Great.
Because, it's a name that I've heard for years, but never made any effort to listen to. Okay, great.
We're also going to view the video alongside the lyrics for the song because I feel like you don't have to pay attention to it too much, but just sort of there so you get what I mean by her visual aesthetic and stuff.
Sure.
Yeah, it almost like opened, for people my age, it opened their world to this other side of things. Really? Yeah, like finding your taste in music. Lana Del Rey.
And fashion too?
Yeah, just sort of... And when you're growing up, you think that the adult world's going to be a certain type of way. And for us, it was sort of like, I wish the world was like the world.
It's an alternative way.
Yeah, an alternative way, but also relishes in in luxury and being free and young and all that sort of stuff. I can't exactly explain it, but hopefully you might get that from this. So
great.
There's the lyrics in the video. Ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know if the volume's good. I'll just adjust it.
Okay. Looks like high school.
Swinging in the backyard, pull up in your fast car, whistling my name. Open up a beer and you say get over here and play a video game. I'm in his favorite sundress, watching me get undressed, take that body downtown. I say you the bestest, leaning for a big kiss, put his favorite perfume on, go play a video game. It's you, it's all for you, everything I do, I tell you all the time, heaven is a place on earth with you, tell me all the things you wanna do. I heard that you like the bad girls, honey. Is that true? It's better than I ever even knew. They say that the world was built for two, only worth living if somebody is loving you. And baby, now you do.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
It's really good, right? Man, some of those last lyrics there, I got some shivers, honestly.
Yeah. Oh, her voice is so dramatic.
Yeah.
In a quiet, kind of a quiet way.
Yeah.
Somewhat restrained way, but there's drama in her voice.
So much.
She sounds so damn intelligent too.
Oh yeah.
That voice, eh?
Uh-huh. And that's her in the video there singing.
The chorus is gorgeous. I loved in the chorus. Is it the third line where she says, tell me all the things. It's not tell me all the things you want to do. It's tell me all the things you want to do. It drops.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, it is. And the repetition with it's you, it's all for you.
I heard
everything I do. I love the repetition in that. It feels like she really means it, right?
The music's also very dramatic, but not sparse. It's full, but it's not chock-a-block with different instruments. It's great. No. And this part, Kai, I heard that you like the bad girls. Honey, is that true? I thought to myself, uh-oh, watch out, girl. You know?
Yeah.
Because she's hooked on this guy.
Yeah.
And people get hooked on bad people sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, or people who are not good for them.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, is this going to head south? It's already heading south in that there's this sadness to it, this melancholy. It's dripping with melancholy.
It's absolutely, that's the one word that people use frequently to describe her music.
You know?
Yeah.
So I'm really curious to see if this story, it's something of a story. Yeah, he pulled up in his car. He's got his cologne on. Wants to say, you want to go play video games. I wonder if that's a code for, do you want to go do something else?
Yeah.
Maybe not. But yeah, I'm wondering how this progresses now, the story and the music.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
And then she says at the end of the verse, go play your video game.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is also interesting.
I noticed that. And I thought to myself, good for you. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also like, that's a good point you mentioned. I heard you like the bad girls. And her delivery so good. I heard that you like the bad girls, honey. Is that true? That's how she sort of delivers it.
Very unusual.
Yeah. And it's sort of, okay, so maybe he's not a good guy, but she doesn't go on with that thought. The next line is, it's better than I ever even knew. So it brings you down into the,
Yeah.
are things actually good?
Well, that's
And
what I
then
was
she
thinking.
just, I think she just loves being and living and being in the moment.
Yeah.
And that's a real Lana Del Rey thing.
yeah.
Like just living and enjoying things.
Yeah. Right.
I'll go back a little bit.
On earth with you, tell me all the things you wanna do.
I love that
I heard
part.
that you like the bad girls, honey. Is that true? It's better than I ever even knew. They say that the world was built for two, only worth living if somebody is loving you. Baby, now you do.
Okay, so it sounds like he's hooked on her
Singing
too.
in the old bars, swinging with the old stars, living for the fame. Kissing in the blue dark, playing, pulling wild dots, video games.
You alright? He's alright.
He holds me in his big arms, drunk and I am seeing stars. This is all I think of. Watching all our friends fall in and out of old clothes. This is my idea of fun, playing video games. It's you, it's all for you. Everything I do, I tell you all the time. Heaven is a place on earth with you. Tell me all the things you wanna do. I heard that you like the bad girls, honey. Is that true? It's better than I ever even knew. They say that the world was built.
Her voice is
for two.
intensifying ever
Only
so
worth
slightly.
living
Yes.
if somebody is loving you. And baby, now you do.
Drums just came in. I hadn't heard them before.
They were so gentle before, they crept in now, they're slowly getting louder, which I love. I was gonna mention that detail, but you caught it at the exact same I was gonna say.
It's you, it's all for you. Everything I do, I tell you all the time. Heaven is a place on earth with you. Tell me all the things you wanna do. I heard that you like the bad girls, honey. Is that true?
Her voice is so good. When I was that age, listening to this,
the world was built for two, only worth living if somebody is loving you.
Yeah,
Baby, now you do.
fantastic voice.
Now you do. Now you do.
I can't let you in.
Now you do.
Maryland University's off.
I was beautiful, fantastic. I was mainly looking at the lyrics.
Okay, good.
I was captivated by the music,
Yeah.
and I wanted to read the lyrics, and then I glanced over periodically at the video, and the video looked really good. What I liked of the video I saw, they went from parts of it were filmed in L.A., you could tell, and then they were in New York.
Well, I think
So-
they're just old clips that she took from being online.
Okay.
Which adds to the point I was saying is like
Yeah.
she wants to create this image or this idealistic life that she wants to lead of being a movie star,
Free. I'm in
and
California
young.
one day. I'm in,
Yeah.
New York the next day.
Yeah, how
sort of thing.
stars live, and maybe how
Yeah.
old stars especially used to live. And she's able to do that because of the internet by getting these clips together. And now
Yes.
you have an idea of Lana Del Rey, which is exactly what I was trying to do on Tumblr back in the day by posting things about Lana Del Rey. And, so that's something there. Yeah.
Yeah, no, yes. I like the old clips. The video looked really fascinating. I want to see it again. I like photography. You do too.
Yeah.
And I have one foot firmly planted in the past, and so old snapshots, old film, I find very intriguing. But what a voice! I say she just commands your attention the second she opens her mouth, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like Jay-Z. Not this. I mean, Jay-Z too. It's like you listen to his every word.
It's like you have to listen.
Yeah.
If you don't listen, you might miss something, type of thing.
And Jay-Z had I don't know how I could connect rap with this, but Jay-Z has this confidence in his voice, and she does too. There's a confidence in her voice.
Yeah.
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 The one singer I can think of who she reminds me of ever so slightly.
Yeah.
And this is really, a stab in the dark, really. Adele, a little bit. Not in the I don't know Adele's music except for the 2 or 3 hits I've heard.
Yeah.
But she's got a bit of a raspiness to her voice, and I think Adele does too.
She does, yeah.
And Lana Del Rey sounds like she's holding back her vocal cords as if she could really belt things out.
Yeah.
But she doesn't, which I love.
Yeah, I know you like that.
Yeah, I like that.
I know you like
I
that.
like that, yeah.
And now that you mentioned, who does she sound like, right? I can't. Lana Del Rey simply just sounds really like Lana Del Rey. But what
People
Lana
say?
said herself
Yeah.
is that, I have it here.
I want to know who her influences are, but you tell me in a minute if you know.
Yeah. I think, so I read somewhere that she compared herself to Nancy Sinatra.
Oh.
And listen to Bang Bang, which is a fantastic song from Nancy Sinatra.
I only know 1 or 2 nets. I know These Boots Are Made for Walking.
Right.
I was around when that came out as a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think, if I get this wrong, I'm going to be upset with myself. Someone can correct me. But I think this is in Kill Bill. Tarantino used Bang Bang by Nancy Sinatra. Unbelievable song. But
I may know.
I'm just going to play this for you to maybe make a comparison. And the whole vibe of it.
Oh, Bang Bang, you shot him down. Bang Bang.
He was 6.
Yeah, I
We
know
rode
this.
on horses made of sticks. He wore black and I wore white.
Well,
He would
yes.
always win the fight. Bang bang. He shot me down. Bang,
Even the
bang.
style of music.
I hit the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Bang,
Really
bang.
mysterious.
Yeah.
Awful sound. Bang bang.
I mean-
my baby shot me down.
Yeah. I mean, that dates from around 66.
Does it?
Yeah. So.
Yeah, 66, yeah.
Oh, I got it. So yeah, there's decades in between. So
Yeah.
But there's a definite, what do you call it?
Progression.
Progression or something going on there, right?
Yeah, so I found that interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Oh, that was great, man. I got to hear more of it.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Really excellent. Really excellent. She sounds very unique.
Yes.
But kind of like,
lyrics are fantastic.
I'm glad you
too. Yeah.
played the Nancy Sinatra because, oh yeah, the lyrics are wonderful. Because she also has this connection to past music, as you've pointed out, and I hear that, and you hear that with so much also with Amy Winehouse. Right? Different type of music, but as well,
Yeah.
they both have listened to a lot of older music, and it's part of them, and they're expanding on that.
Yeah, and
Interpreting
they naturally
that their own way.
They naturally live in a more contemporary era.
Oh, yeah.
So then, just by living in that era,
Yeah.
naturally things work itself in,
Oh, yeah.
which is cool.
Yeah. fantastic.
Nice. Well, Lana fans are very diehard, so they're gonna want another reaction. So please comment below what song you should check out next. Maybe something from around the same era. There's one song that I love from her called "Summertime Sadness" that I would love to cover. But
I like this enough that I want to go somewhat chronologically.
Okay.
With future songs of hers.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Sounds good.
I don't know if we're going to do albums, but in terms of songs at least, you know, just sort of stepping stone through the years.
Yeah.
Great.
Have a great day, everyone. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you around.
See you again soon, I hope.